Strap yourself in,
because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
You are watching and listening to Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube and your favourite podcasts. Till I Die TV, your first choice for everything Leicester City. Tune in and join in now.
And now, here's your host.
right, Chris?
All right, welcome back. How the devil are you? My voice is not going to last 3 watch-alongs, is it? What a game we've just watched. Derby County 1, Leicester City 3. Silence of the Rams number 400 and whatever. But let's have a look. The team's up there, as you can see. This is a really strong team for this one, but they've got to go some because, you know, we have only literally just beaten Derby 3-1. And they played well. Kelechi Iheanacho got the first. Iheanacho got the first. Daka got the second. And Callum Wright, after the goalkeeper palmed away, Yuri Tielemans' shot, got the third. Right, so here we go. Game number 2. And if you are new, as always, as I say, you get fed up with me saying this, but please hit the like button and please hit the subscribe button as well. It is the watch along. This is Leicester Till I Die TV.
You are watching Leicester Till I Die TV with Chris and Chums. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Pinterest. All you need for everything Leicester City FC. It's Leicester Till I Die TV.
We got 20 likes on the show earlier for Derby versus Leicester. Can we beat that? Can we beat that in this one for Preston? So it's Leicester who are kicking from left to right, I believe. A good ball forward. Let's just take you through the team. Let's just see what's going to come of this. Oh, it's a corner. It is a corner. This is a very strong team by the look of it. Schmeichel in goal. Justin Fofana Evans at the back, Barnes and Vardy, Maddison Albrighton, Ricardo, Dewsbury Hall and Sumari. I was impressed with Sumari the other day. I didn't see much of him against Hull, but people were saying to me that he put on a really, really good performance. So maybe good news for him. If he stays. Here we go. 0-0. And honestly, only 2 minutes gone. Leicester were dominant in that match. Just out of interest, we had 15 shots on goal. They had 5, Derby County. We had 55% possession. Nearly half our shots were on target. We made nearly 150 more passes. And about the same in touches as well. So it was a all-round agreed effort. I say Iheanacho after 55, they equalised after 69, Patson Daka on 79, and Callum Wright on 87. And Everson nearly messed it up at the end. I say messed it up. We were 3-1 up. It would have been 3-2 because there's only a few minutes to go. But somehow he managed to miss a back pass, and thankfully it hit the post, and we were able to scramble it away. But he's made a couple of big errors as Everson in these pre-season friendlies. are we being too harsh? We're asking a lot of him. He's still young. He's got to make the mistakes now. You learn by your mistakes, and I think that's the thing. If you learn by your mistakes, then it's worth go through. So the substitutes are Iverson. Sorry, I said Iverson. I meant Stollett for the early game. Iverson is a sub. Ben Nelson, Leston Hughes, Paula Paya, Sammy Braybrook, Oliver Ewing, Casey McAteer, and Iosi Perez are on the bench today. And it looks like we are playing a 4-4-5-1. We're playing a 4-5-1. So Schmeichel is in goal. And the back, going across the back, Piera, Fofana, Evans, and Justin. And across the middle, Dewsbury Hall, Sumari, Albrighton, Madison, and Barnes. And then Jamie Vardy, the lone striker up front. Now, this will be interesting because we played Derby, like I said earlier, and they were, yes, technically they're a League One team, but if they hadn't been, deducted the points, they would have been a Championship team. And I know, as an Italian chef once said, if my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike. But at the end of the day, they do. But the two up front looked good. Let's see how we get on with one up front, shall we? And I think you're looking here, possibly with not Albrighton, and possibly with not Samare, if depending on what Tielemans decides to do. We are probably looking at the starting lineup here. Anyway, Preston have got the ball on the far side, playing from right to left. Leicester in an all blue for this game, and Preston are in white and either dark blue, come black shorts. I just think they're very, very, very dark blue. Brendan Rodgers is at this match, not at the match earlier. Don't know what that new top is with the two big triangles on either side. Is it pointing to the back so you know which way to put it on? Yeah. Who knows? That was a... Oh no, play on. Madison gets it back. Fofana out on the wing. Oh, in and a little clip there, but straight through to the goalkeeper. Ends up in the goalkeeper's hands. Vardy not quite able to do it there. Madison and Dewsbury Hall linking up really well there, as in fairness, as you would expect them to. So it's Leicester with the early possession, but only just a free kick they get as well. There's a friendly, I mean, there was a free kick earlier, and it was like in the Euros where the Italian pulled back the shirt. No, yeah, it was one of those. Booking wasn't given. I mean, it should have been because we were through, but it is a friendly at the end of the day, and we won, so we can afford to be generous. But anyway, here come Leicester down the far side. Lost the ball there to Preston, who put it out. Fofana's going to take the throw in by the look of it. Yes, he is. Got the ball in his hands. And Dewsbury Hall, that was a cross. And I think, we can ring the space station up and ask if we can have a ball back, please. Yes. I know. So there's a goal kick to Preston. Let's see what sort of pressure they can put Leicester under. I'm not sure how Preston did last season. In fairness, I don't really follow the Championship. I'm not going to lie. We've got 23 in the chat, and we've only got 1 like. Come on, smash those likes, guys. It helps with the old algorithms from YouTube. It really does help the channel. So if you can hit that like button, it will be much, much appreciated. So the first 10 minutes, it's probably Leicester have been the better side. Oh, excuse me. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night. So here we come forward. Dare I risk a bit of Slamani because I'm not eating much today. I'm not eating anything. I'm gonna be honest with you. All Brighton with the ball. Back to Ricardo, back to Fofana. Back up to Samari, back to Fofana again. And run out on the far side for a goal kick. But see what? If this is mild, this is mild. I'd hate to have the strong. Woof. So goal kick here to Preston. First 10 minutes gone. First 10 minutes completed of our second match here. And Preston have now gone slightly ahead on the possession, 55-44. But it is early days yet. Early days. Here comes Dewsbury Hall. Oh, lovely ball through to Vardy. Surely he's going to have to know. Yes! Yes! Oh, 11 minutes gone. Vardy is back. Vardy is back, everybody. He's having his party. It's the first party. 11 minutes it took. Just as I was saying that the most possession had gone. I mean, what a through ball there. What a through ball from Dewsbury Hall. I think the Preston defenders might have been trying to stay and hold Vardy up and make him offside, but it was a lovely ball through. Just Vardy ran onto it, and absolutely 11 minutes gone, and it is Leicester City 1, Preston North End 0. Wow, what a start! What a day this is proving to be for Leicester. And Vardy, I mean, how he got it in from that angle, it beggars belief. It really does. But who cares? Who cares? It's Leicester City 1. Preston North End 0. Oh, yes. Bring it on. Bring it on. Casper played a bit dangerously there. Well, I tell you what, this is looking to be a very good day. I said earlier on the broadcast earlier that we haven't made any signings, and it looks like it's financial fair play that's maybe holding things up as we've got to sell, and of course we have got a full squad size. And yes, please do understand that whatever I post on the Facebook group, Twitter, Instagram, or I say on the shows here, it is to get a reaction. It's not always what I believe, so don't always take it. It's why admins and owners of groups and channels and what have you, they need to get a reaction. Like Talk Sport do exactly the same. But yes, I do appreciate that we are struggling for signings. But if we can keep all the players fit, and that's the big but, and depending what Tielemans does, we pretty much, if Samari carries on to play well as he did against Hull, this is pretty much the side that got us to 5th for 2 seasons, won us the FA Cup. Not ideal, because I think you always do need new players in, just to freshen things up. We've not going in for the likes of Ben Mee, who was on a free, left-footed defender, would have been good. Yeah, he's a little bit older, but, Johnny Evans, not age isn't against, well, age is against him, but it is, obviously when you get older, it's the old injuries take that much longer to come up. Ravi, big up, man. How are you doing? Welcome along to the chat, sir. Welcome along to the chat. Did you see the goal? He missed it. It was a Vardy special. Dewsbury Hall and Vardy down the centre. It was a lovely through ball from Vardy, straight through the Preston from Madison. God, what am I saying? From Dewsbury Hall, straight through the defence, and Vardy just ran onto it. Went wide round the goalkeeper. Thought he'd gone too far, but Jamie Vardy, when he's got his eye on that goal, he doesn't often miss. I tell you, looking at the game earlier and then looking at this one, I mean, it's early doors, obviously, at the moment, but, we're playing, yes, we're playing 2 lower league teams. Like I've said, Derby, they are, that was a tackle and a half by the Derby player. Whoa. He's got a booking. It's a friendly and he's got a booking. Now, compared to the referee that was watching the game earlier, or that was refereeing the game earlier, there's a sort of guy was nearly strangled, and the Derby player didn't get a yellow card. But yeah, it was late. It was late. He gets a card. Ledson gets a card. It's a shame in a friendly, but it's letters of the law. Letters of the law. But yeah, so whilst I say I would like a new signing or two, and Ben Mee, I still say would have been good. We couldn't go for him because we haven't got the players to let go. We've got a 27, 28 squad for a 25 man. Although I think if the Premier League had any sense, they would up that 25, because when we had COVID problems, and we don't know what's around the corner, but when we had COVID problems, every team was cancelling games, where if they had a bigger or allowed a bigger squad, and if you get to the fact that so many had to have, we're on the right here, so many had to have got to be sort of homegrown, so not just if you're Man City going out and buying, that would help a lot of clubs, not just Leicester. Anyway, it's a corner. Albrighton earned it. Is Albrighton going to take it? No, he's not. Maddison is walking over to take it. I would have let Albrighton, to be honest with you. Let's see what his corners are like this season, Maddison. He wasn't at the best all the time last season, but he's going to hand up, right-footed cross in. Oh, it was a nice ball in, but Preston get it away. Right back into our own half here. Oh, Pepper Army, wow. Also. So 27 watching. Thank you all so much for coming in and watching. It really does appreciate. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. We've only got 2 likes though. 28 in, 2 likes. Please smash that likes button. It really, really, really does help me, and it helps the channel out as well with the old YouTube algorithms. And if you haven't, and thank you to the one person that subscribed during this show, but if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 1,500, so if you can help us do that, would be great. Leicester on the break again, and it's another goal. It is another goal. Is it? Is it another goal? Yes, it is. They're just not celebrating very, very much. In off the post. He used to play for Russia, didn't he? In off the post. In off the post. Barnes. Yeah. I mean, what? He's back on form. He's back on form. Whoa. 2-0. 2-0. And we're not 18 minutes. Well, we just are 18 minutes in. And we are 2-0 up. Wow. Let's have a look what Preston were like last season. Championship table 21, 22. So let's have a look. Preston, where were they? Well, they finished 13th. They finished 13th in the league. So basically, halfway, really, when you come into the 24 teams in there, almost halfway. Probably just, well, one below halfway. All right, then. Let me get it right. But Preston, let's have a look. They won 16, drew 16, and lost 14. They scored 52, but they conceded 56. So they're only on -4, but they were the first team in the table that got to a minus position. So yeah, I think they're going to provide us with a stern test. I really do. So 20 minutes gone, and a shot. Oh, it's gone out for a corner. They took a shot, then did Preston. Minutes gone, and it is currently Leicester City 2, Preston North End 1. We've had 3 shots on 3 goal attempts with 100% on target. Obviously, 2 of those going in. Nothing yet for Preston, and it's 60-40% possession in favour of the Foxes. But they've got a corner to defend here. It goes out, wide hit back in, and that didn't work for them. The Leicester defence held good. That's 2 teams that have defended well, Leicester teams that have defended well from corners today. Left footage cross in, but dealt with. Oh, what happened there? I think I think Dewsbury Hall was pushed over there just slightly. Not the free kick anyway, which Casper is walking up to take. What's going to happen with Casper? I mean, where's Danny Ward? I mean, he wasn't in the squad earlier, I don't think. Fafana, please be careful when you're going in for tackles. Got past 2 players, but then gave it away. Let's just have a look at the... No, I don't know where Danny Ward is now. No Danny Ward anywhere. Wasn't in the squad for early, not in the squad. Well, certainly not on the bench for this one. What is that telling us? Personally, I'd like to keep him and maybe let Schmeichel move on now. He's in his last season. Great servant to the club. Obviously, I'd have his babies. Let's be honest with you. I just think there comes a time, and his might be coming to an end. We've got Danny Ward, 12 million, a lot of money to spend on a goalkeeper that's played 1 Premier League game in 4 years that he's been here. He's obviously played more cup games, but only one Premier League game. And last season, we were in, even we were in 4 trophy, 4 competitions, and it wasn't for long. But even Ward wasn't getting a look in then, so don't know what Brendan's plans are for him. But I think Danny Ward is going to need game time with the World Cup coming up. He lost out. I think he was injured anyway, but he lost out. Oh, a ball up. Oh, well defended by Preston. Headed it out there. Just stopping Barnes getting to it. But it was a good long ball through. Or over, I should say. But yeah, I just don't know. with Danny Ward what Brendan's thoughts are. He's going over at Madison to take the corner. It's a short one into Fofana. Ooh. Oh, sorry, no, it was James Justin. Sorry, it was James Justin. That was a bit different. You'll see it here in a second.
You are watching Leicester Till I Die TV with Chris and Chums. YouTube,
Yes, you are.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Pinterest. All you need for everything Leicester City FC. It's
are
Leicester Till I
everywhere.
Die TV.
Please subscribe and give us a like. We would like you more back, I tell you. Shamari there. As I say, by all attempt pants, he had a good game against Hull. I didn't see that one, I must admit. I've only seen the highlights, but people were telling me he played well. There's a goal kick, which Michael will take. Oh, good turn by Sumare. Lovely ball. Oh, it just didn't quite fall for Vardy there, and it wasn't really strong enough to get through to Barnes. That would have been a really good break had it come off. But it's still with Leicester in the middle of the park. So it's pretty. Actually, I did say they might put a fight up, but they're actually looking pretty comfortable for Leicester at the moment. 2-0 up within 18 minutes. Got most of the possession. It's Leicester that are trying all the fancy tricks at the moment. They win the ball back. Played out to the right. Harvey Barnes. No, James Justin, sorry. Oh, lovely 1-2. Lovely 1-2 there. Didn't quite come off for Leicester. Oof. I think Mark Albright was waiting on the side there to say thank you very much. It didn't quite get to him. The Preston player got in the way, doing his job right there, defending. Good afternoon, Mike. How are you? You've hit 3K. Well done. Congratulations, sir. Well done. Well deserved. If you like your darts, get over to Mike Green. I think he's going to be renaming his channel soon, but it's Mike Green at the moment. Get over there, like I say, especially if you like your darts. As I always say, what's the point? But yeah, it's an old one. But yeah, he is the darts channel. There's a lot of watch-alongs for darts. So if you like your darts, that's the place to go. Mike Green on YouTube. You're welcome, Mike. You are welcome. Hope everything's all right with you now. You having a good time with the other half. So it's Leicester 2, Preston North End 1 after beating Derby 3-1 earlier. And this one's looking a little bit more comfortable at the moment. I mean, the game earlier, and we've got to say it was Derby, so it was always going to be played a little bit, at a higher pace and a little bit more fever as you go in for the tackles and what have you. But it'd be interesting to see what Leicester do here, because I didn't want to lose to Derby. We lost to the two Nottingham clubs, so there's no way I wanted to lose to Derby in the same year. But Preston, again, I mean, we'll say they're mid-table. 16 wins, 16 draws, 14 losses. 2-0 up early on. Do we sit? Because I reckon, looking at this, I mean, we started off obviously really well. Look at the scoreline, but I've got to say, do we sort of stay in this gear? Samari there got his leg in the way. Do we stay in this gear, or do we go? Do we go up 2 or 3 gears and maybe get some more? Obviously, as a fan, the more goals I can see, the better. Always want to see goals. 27, 30 odd in the chat. Come on, smash in those likes for me, please. Let's see what we can get the likes up to. We're on 4 at the moment, and there's 26 watching. So please smash those likes. And anybody that has subscribed to me today, I really, really appreciate it. But if you can press that subscribe button, it all helps. It all helps. We've got some good shows coming up. Tonight, we've got the quarter-final between France and the Netherlands, which should be the best quarter-final on paper. But we always know he's not paid on paper. Monday night, we've got World Cup Group H for the England men preview. It's the last group preview, so catch us on there, 9 o'clock on the channel on Monday. Then we've got, obviously, England will be playing Sweden on the Tuesday at 6:45 in the Watchalong, and Germany will be playing, we don't know yet. On Thursday, if you are a Leicester fan, Jordan Blackwell, chief correspondent for the Leicester Mercury when it comes to Leicester City, chief sports correspondent. He's coming on at 7 o'clock on the channel. We're going to be asking next week, but send them over to me now. Any questions? It's a question and answer section. So if you've got a question for him, send it in. It can be about anything to do with Leicester, the new build or the transfer activity, Tielemans. You've got a question for Jordan. He said he'll answer them as best he can. Chief football correspondent there for Leicester City at the Leicester Mercury, which is obviously our local paper. Friday, I'm not sure what's happening on Friday yet. I'm trying to get an ex-manager to come in, but whether he can commit to that day or not, I don't know. And then on Sunday, we've got the final. If England are there, we have got the final of the Women's Euros. We've also got the Seville game. Not quite sure watch-along wise. Like I said, depends who's where and who's qualified. Oh, that was a ball that was straight over. And we're trying to get Stan Boardman on. He's sort of half agreed to come on with Elton Wellesby, Liverpool-Everton fans there. Might not get much football talk done there if I know Stan, as I think I do. And then let's just have a look. And we're into prediction shows. We are into prediction shows, so that would be interesting. Right, so back to this game. 33 of you watching. Please smash those likes and subscribe if you haven't already. Hopefully the men will take after the Lionesses. I'll tell you what, Red, all joking aside, before this tournament, I hadn't really taken much notice of the women's game, the WSL, but of course Leicester were in the WSL for the first time last season, and we managed to stay up. New manager, and we managed to stay up. So we could be doing watch-alongs for those during the season as well, and we could also possibly be we will be doing header from Vardy. Oh, unlucky for Vardy. I thought he was about to get his second then. Monday nights will be review night here on Leicester Till I Die TV. 7 o'clock we'll be doing the Premier League review. At 9 o'clock, myself, Lou and Maisie will be doing the WSL review. So we're looking at the men's and then looking at the women. So I mean, this is a strong side out here for Leicester, and in fairness, you'd expect them to be doing well. I'd be very disappointed if we weren't doing well. That was close. That was close there from Mr. V. Was close indeed. Indeedy, but he was playing earlier. He played about 60 minutes in the game, and he looked well. He didn't come off in pain or anything like that. He looked very well. So. Fingers crossed. And also for the we're trying to get an extra to do because of course last season the prediction show was done Mark Albrighton close there. The prediction show was the review show was me and Louise. But I am trying to get John Sinclair. You may remember him. Thinky Sports on Twitter used to work for Radio Leicester. He was the main correspondent for the Radio Leicester about for Leicester back in the day. He will hopefully be signing up and joining us for those shows on a Monday at 7. So John Sinclair. Looking forward to that if we can get him tied down. Provisionally agreed, but obviously people on holiday this time of year. Oh, excuse me. So it's trying to tie people down. I've got the hiccups. Just bear with me 1 minute. I think they're gone. But yeah, Red Imp, will the men take after the Lionesses? I don't, I mean, if you're saying to me, would I sooner watch England play Norway or England play Spain against England playing Hungary for the men? It's a women's game every day. And yes, it's 20 years behind the men. You've got to realise that with some of the simple mistakes. But yeah, a hell of a lot better. Anyway, Leicester on the attack here. This is Leicester Till I Die TV. A lovely back heel then to absolutely nobody, but it was worth the try. If you can't do that when you're 2-0 up, when can you do it? 36 minutes on the clock. Preston threw ball there, but completely passed it, their own player. And Fofana's got it in the centre for Leicester and passes it out to Ricardo on the near side. So Leicester, remember, playing kicking from left to right. All blue in Leicester and white and dark blue for Preston. As the referee just has a feel of his bum there. I don't know why they do that, but there we go. Preston manager looking a little tad worried there. A tad worried he was looking. So it's Leicester carrying on now. I mean, this is crazy. I've got to be honest with you. But as a channel, in the last 28 days, we've had 18,215 views. 18,215 views in 28 days. 1.1 thousand hours watched. Whether I need to get a life or you guys do, I don't know, but one of us do. 5 likes, 41 of you in. Please smash the likes and please, as they subscribe to the channel if you have not already. 7 shots on target for Leicester, 1 for Preston North End, 56.2% possession in favour of Leicester. It's the defense. Oh, they're playing it risky here at the back. Yeah, and it's gone straight to a Leicester player. Oh, Oh, was that a penalty? Ricardo goes down. I don't think he's going to give it. I don't think he has given it. But it wasn't fun. I mean, this is the base. He's always giving out a booking, something that was sort of less of a booking than the one that should have been a booking. If you follow what I'm saying in the Derby game earlier, but I haven't seen the replay of it yet. So Red Imp, what are your hopes for Notts Forest next season? What would you really expect them to do? Being realistic, I mean, yeah, coming up and winning the Premier League would be amazing, of course. It's not like you haven't got history of that, but what is your realistic hopes if you're still in the chat? So Leicester playing it about on the far wing. Not a huge crowd. A lot of empty seats. I feel like Leicester have taken their foot off the pedal a little bit. I don't know if anybody would agree with me at all. Having said that, a lovely ball out onto the near side to Brighton gets his crossing. Oh, Vardy. What the? Oh, that should have been number 3. That should have been 3. Jamie Vardy. I mean, you'd add Brighton, 2 number 11s are fighting each other there. I think they think it's WWE at the bottom of the pitch here. You'll see it in a minute. They help each other up. But Jamie. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It should have been 3. Or as the song goes, it should have been me. It was it was quite close. Let me just say that. I think if you'd connected, I always wonder whether I sound like Michael Owen sometimes. If you'd connected well, it would have been a goal. Yes, quite obviously. But Preston got the free kick. Excuse me. Oh, I must try and sleep at night. But this hot weather's been absolutely killing. Absolutely killing. Oh, bad ball there from Preston. Went straight to a Leicester player, but then went straight back to a Preston player again. And they've got it now at the back. So coming up to just gone 40 minutes. We're into might be a little bit of injury time on 1 or 2 minutes, maybe, or stoppage time, whatever they call it these days. And yes, if they brought the Turtles on, we would be having injury time. You knew I was going to say that. I promise I will be saying it every single play. Watchalong. So Leicester here, playing about at the back. Schmeichel to Fofana. Fofana over to Thomas. Up the wing. Lovely ball up the wing. What's going on here? In with the chance. Vardy's got it. Vardy tried to keep hold of it, but I think he lost. Have we got the throw in? I think we've actually got the throw in here. Wow. The third one now, just before half time. That's a throw in from Justin. Would be very nice. And it's a free kick now to Leicester. Is it just me, or does anybody else sort of panic when Leicester player goes down in a friendly? Oh, James Maddison not being very sympathetic there. He didn't just go and offer his hand to help get him up. He literally yanked him up. If you have a look at this here, have a look at James Maddison coming up here now. Look, number 10. He goes, get it, yeah, get up, get up. Anyway, it's free kick to Leicester. Come on, let's just get one now before half time. 3-0. Let's kill the match off with 45 gone. Oh, I don't know what was going on there. The referee wasn't happy. He's not blown his whistle. Yeah, now it's... Oh, no, not the best of free kicks. But Leicester have got it back. Down the wing. Johnny Evans, 1-2 with Albrighton. Gets it back. Whips one in. Oh, nearly on the head of Vardy. He's making a nuisance of himself, Vardy. He's doing what Jamie Vardy does best. So Leicester are playing it out from the back again. Leicester are playing it out from the back. Down that far side. Little triangles of passing play. Then let's come back into our own half. Back down the wing again. Oh, it's another free kick to Leicester. They're not taking any prisoners here, Preston. It's Barnes again. I think Barnes is shaking his head saying, come on, ref, how many times? How many times? Leicester have it. Are they going to bring it to the... No, he's not sure what he's... They're playing it about in the middle of the park. Now they get it out to the near wing. Lovely 1-2, if you can get it. Brighton, yes. I think that might be a free kick. It might be a... Oh, it's over the post. Over the bar. I think it might be a free kick to Preston anyway. 1 minute of injury time or stoppage time. It's full-blooded, this, which is a little bit worrying after what happened last season. But we are looking currently at 2-0. The game was really over when that second goal went in after 18 minutes. We're into the minute of injury time now. 35 in watching. We've got 5 likes. Come on, guys, hit those likes buttons. We can. It really does help the channel. Get hitting those likes buttons, please. And let's see if anybody's not subscribed. If they can subscribe during the break, it would be great. We actually got quite a few subscribed from earlier during the break, so I'm sure Preston can do better than Derby. I'm damn sure they can do. And that's it. It is half time. And it is Leicester. Oh, it's Preston North End 0, Leicester City 2. So let's just get this ready to go off. So it is half time. Leicester City well in control, very much easily in control of this game. Can Preston do anything? They're doing a lot of fouls. They're going in very heavy. But I say Leicester City do have it under control. It is half time. We are going to be taking a break. Please stay with the channel. We will be back for the second half. Just take it nice and easy. And we'll be back when we've just gone and watered the plants.
Till I Die Watch Along show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
And it's live. Leicester lead again. The goals are flowing here now.
The Leicester Till I Die shop is now open.
For all your Leicester Till I Die merchandise,
Visit the Leicester Till I Die shop at our website.
Good afternoon. Welcome back. It's not been a bad day at all if you are a Foxes fan. How the devil are you all? My voice is still holding up, which is probably just as well because we've got another watch along tonight, 7:45. Do come back and join us then. It's the quarter final of the women's Euros as France take on the Netherlands. On paper, should probably be the best of the four finals. France have been a very, very, very good team, and Netherlands obviously the holders. So one of the favourites against another one of the favourites. So this could be very, very interesting. So what's happening in this game? Well, we're 2-0 up. We won earlier, 3-1. I don't know if you were with us for that one. But that was a very, very, very good game indeed. We went ahead through Kelechi and Acho. Derby got one back by somebody with a totally unpronounceable name, and I'm not even going to attempt it. Daka took his chance and made it 2-1. And then Callum Wright on for the last 10 minutes or so. He got on the end of a parry as the goalkeeper parried a shot from Yuri Tillemans. He got onto it, and it came out to him, and he put it away. And at the end of the day, as a young lad, obviously comes to the youth system, gets a few goals. Of course he does. And he got one today, his first senior goal, I believe, today, albeit obviously in a friendly. So that was 3-1. We silenced the Rams again. We silenced the Rams again. We certainly did. And then, of course, we have got this game now. As one finished, the other one virtually kicked off 2 minutes. Didn't have time to shake a wet fish at a piranha or whatever they say. So, how's it looking for Leicester in this game? Well, I've got to be honest with you. I'm not sure how the second half is going to parry out. We might see a lot of substitutions because less things change, it's all over. One goal attempt for Preston, 9 for Leicester, of which 33% were on target and 33% were blocked. So basically 33% went somewhere up high the space station. 60% ball possession, just literally, or 60.4% to be precise, ball possession to Leicester. And yeah, it's looked like it. Preston, yeah, they've had a couple of attacks, but like I say, as you can see from those figures, nothing to worry us at all. Passes, 210 to Preston, 320 to Leicester. Touches, 284 to Preston, 413 to Leicester. They have made 2 more tackles than us, but let's face it, And as I say, I just want to see, will Leicester hopefully not do anything silly, because we don't want to get another injury break at all, as like with Fofana. But they certainly were not in. I felt like they did have a couple of gears to go up. I really did think they did, Leicester in that half. And no disrespect to Preston, it's been a bit of a stroll. Derby was a good game. I really enjoyed that game early. It was a friendly. There was some real tackles going in, but it was all done at the end of the day. Shook hands, picked each other up, etc. So I did enjoy that game. If I'm honest with you, probably more than this one. Anthony, hello, how are you? Welcome along. The Arsenal Massive are in. How was your Chinese with your wife yesterday? The odd threesome here and there. You do like it, don't you, Anthony? To be honest with you, mate, Vardy. I can't say Vardy. Samare's done all right. Samare's done all right. But Vardy for me, he could have had. Well, he's got one. He could have had two or three. He really could. Dewsbury Hall is playing up with him. Barnes is having a good game. Fofana and Justin down that far side. To be honest with you, it's really difficult to say because Preston, yeah, okay, the mid-table championship team, but what we're looking at here is as near as, damn it, what we would put out as a starting 11 in the Premier League. And if this side can't waltz round Preston, then there's something wrong. 2-0 up after 18 minutes. Yeah, Vardy's been going for, there's been some good balls, but we've got another gear or two to go up, really. Schmeichel, very little to do. If anything, he could have had a picnic in his goal. It's 2-0 FC. It is 2-0 to Leicester City. We're 2-0 up after 18 minutes. Yep. Vardy after 12 minutes. Harvey Barnes after 18 minutes. And I think the players are coming out again now. So let's just get it up. The rest of the fans there, players just warming themselves up. And here we go. Statman, good evening, sir. Welcome back. How come Leicester played 2 games today? Do you know what? We always do. We've done this now for a few years. And I guess what I like about this way of doing it is we've had 2 strong teams. This one's slightly stronger, if I'm honest with you, than the Derby one. Which was surprising because I think Derby was the I love that top, by the way. Derby was going to be the harder game because it being a local derby. But rather than have one game where you play 45 minutes and then change 11 players for the second 45, which we did against Notts County, all the youngsters came on. That's probably why we lost that one. It splits it up. You're giving players a longer time on the pitch for the majority, so you can see more of what's of what they're capable of. And they've done it for a few years now. Brendan's at this one, but as I said, to my mind, it's a bit of a pain when you're trying to watch both games. Even more so now when you're trying to do watch-alongs for both games. But yes, it's we've got the squad. We've got today 2 strong teams out. The teams that went out against, we won 3-1 against Derby earlier. Kelechi Iheanacho, Patson Daka, and Callum Wright, the youngster, all getting onto the score sheet. Nearly conceding the goal at the end because Everson was a little bit footloose, as they say. And but yeah, it is a good idea to have the 2 games. I can see why they do it. Lovely Chinese, was he? Lad. And the wine was great too. Of course it was. It would have to be. Welcome along, everybody. Second half here, just a minute in. Barnes. Oh, side netting from Barnes there. I'm a little bit ahead of the picture on the screen. Barnes had a good run down this near hand side. You can see it coming now, and it goes into the side netting. Or are you even further behind? I think you're even further behind than I thought. Because here it goes, and it goes into the side netting. Can you believe I'm watching exactly the same stream on 2 laptops? One here, but it's only a small screen, and I've got the big one to my left. And can you believe they're not even in sync? Well, they're not in the sink, obviously, because they'd get damaged with the water. Oh, The corner was just about scrambled away by Preston there, but they're not in sync with the timing, is what I meant, obviously. Oh, you've been a little bit silly. So, are Leicester going to sit back and just treat it as like a training match and just pass it all round? We certainly don't want them getting any injuries, and Preston have been going in hard quite a few times. Or do they step up a gear and try and kill the game off? Dewsbury Hall just played it behind a Leicester player there. Preston have got it and are slowly trying to come away, which they failed to do, but they do get the throw in just inside their own half. Preston in the white shirts and dark blue shorts, kicking left to right. Leicester in the all blue, which I think is going to be their main kit for next year. And I do prefer, I know a lot of people like the blue and white, and of course that is our colours. I don't know, just think about the all blue. I do like the all blue. And they are kicking obviously from right to left and lead by 2-0. And Preston have scored. What? What the? Stop shaking your head, Casper. It's all you did last season. Preston, wow, against the run of play. From the throw-in, down the right. A cross in. Oh, it was nobody on him. Nobody on him. Yeah, number 13, unlucky for Leicester. Preston took the goal well, but just nobody was picking him up there. Maybe the defence we played early with Vestergaard at the centre was a lot better. I don't know, but we let a goal in there, so let's get too excited. It's 2-1 now. And, you know, Leicester, yeah, you might look like that, Brendan, but Leicester, what can I say to you? What can I say?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no.
And I certainly wasn't expecting that from Preston.
Nobody expects a Spanish Inquisition.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. So now, are Leicester going to go and kill it off? Anthony. Oh, I do love you not. Towards a world-class player. You've got, all joking about, thank you for that, Anthony. Thank you, mate. You've got to actually be happy with Arsenal's transfer business. I've got to look at where I've put them in the league, to be honest with you, for next season. I did a prediction show a few weeks ago, and it was too early to do one, too early, because all the signings haven't been made. But next week, we will be doing, because this time next weekend, we kick off. No, we don't. 2 weeks, isn't it? It's 2 weeks. So in a couple of weeks, we will be doing the prediction show of where we're going to put everybody. And I might have to rethink Arsenal. You made some really good signings. David is in. Good evening, David. How are you? Thank you so much. If anybody else wants to do what Anthony did there and just treat me to a cup of coffee, that would be absolutely really appreciated. It does all help the channel, as indeed does subscribing, as indeed does clicking the likes. Good header, but defensive. Yes, it was. We just didn't pick him up, did we? We just didn't pick him up. What happened in the Derby game? We won 3-1. Inacho scored. They equalised. Daka scored, and Callum Wright got the third towards the end, just before Stolchik nearly gave a goal away with a bit of footloose playing. But But no, thank you, Anthony. I do appreciate that. You don't have to make a contribution. Obviously, it helps just as much if you can subscribe and if you can smash those likes. 21 in at the moment watching this. And we are on 8 likes. Come on, guys. We can do better than this. 21 watching and only 8 likes. Come on. Start smashing that likes button. And hit the subscribe as well, please. It is much, much, much appreciated. As somebody just has done. Thank you very much, whoever's just subscribed. Really do appreciate that. Thank you. It helps with all the algorithms for YouTube and where they put my videos and who sees my videos, etc. But Preston have got the second win now. That goal has certainly given them the boost, Preston. Will we regret the chances that Vardy missed towards the end of the first half? How often did we say that last year? Anthony, yeah, I'm happy with the 2 from Man City. Need a couple of more players for depth. We're a bit thin in some areas. I can't believe Man City selling players to Arsenal and to Chelsea. It's like, you know, you begin the rivals for the league and they're selling them your players. And FFP and all that, but, you know, don't sell them to your main rivals. But, Anthony, if you're going to come in for Tielemans, please do it quickly so we can move on, because it's just dragging out here. It's like, you know, when you go to the toilet and have a poo in one of those that just dangles from your bottom, you can't get it out. It's a bit like that. It is really a bit like that. Hope nobody's eating, by the way. I apologise if you are. Yeah. I shouldn't have dropped that one in, literally. Right, coming down the left now with Maddison, in ball to Dewsbury Hall. But the free kick, I think, has been given. Maddison was taken out there. He's not really, the referee's not helping him here. Just looking at the Barnes chance from earlier. Oh, it was like it was under the feet of. Oh, was that a penalty? It wasn't given. Barnes crossed the ball over. Albrighton was under his feet. Ooh. I mean, if VAR was in, then I think that would have been a penalty. But, you know, it was when you look at it in normal play, it's hard to tell. Madison's. Oh, now that's a free kick. Whiteman, number 4 there for Preston. Maddison is just taking a hell of a beating. He is. Anthony says, Chris, Man United Aston Villa today finished 2-2. That was a good game. Sounds it. My missus was eating a sandwich. I think you've put her off now. I am sorry, Mrs. Herbert. I am so sorry. Please just don't tell me it was a Marmite sandwich. I don't think I could do with that. Well, I don't think you could either, let's be honest. Right, it's a free kick. I think Maddison himself is going to take it. Oh, good news, whatever happens anyway, Toby Carberry is open again in my neck of the woods. It was shut for a refurb. The referee, what's he doing? Preston really haven't been too taken with this game, haven't they? They've not been able to fill the stadium. Oh, that went over the top there. Over the top for Maddison. Again, who according to the papers reports, has been linked with Tottenham. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, I think it was quite easy. Let's have a look. It was dipping, but not soon enough. Not soon enough. And we've seen this new now from the goalkeepers playing it out. The 2 defenders are really close to them. The women are doing that a lot in the Euros. And don't forget that We are back at 7:45 tonight. Myself and Doug, and we are doing the watch-along for the France-Netherlands quarter-final in the Women's Euros. The final quarter-final to see who goes through and plays Germany in the semis. Obviously, England have got Sweden in their semi-final on Tuesday, and the Germany versus either France or Netherlands will be on the Wednesday. And don't forget, next Thursday as well, Thursday at 7, Jordan Blackwell from the Leicester Mercury, the local rag there in Leicester. He is the chief football correspondent for the Leicester Mercury, covering Leicester City. He's doing a question and answer with us on 7 o'clock. So DM me your questions on Twitter at LeicesterTID, or if you're on Facebook, if you know me, or even put a comment in the bottom of this video. But if you've got questions, Leicester fans, do send them. I'm not sure what's happening on Monday regarding a show at the moment. We are doing Group H, the final group of the World Cup with Doug. But Monday's moving forward into the season. It's going to be the Premier League review at 7 and the Women's Super League review at 11. And that's got to be a booking. Number Story took one for the team there, I think. Pulled Dewsbury Hall down. I don't think it's going to be a booking, but let's just have a look at that again. He went past him and he was never going to get him. Yeah, I mean, that was Big Daddy Giants Haystacks would have impressed them. That should have been a booking all day long. Yo, he got it. He got a booking. He got a booking. They heard me. And once again, you've got Dewsbury Hall, you've got Madison over the ball. James Justin is just ahead of that, between that and the wall. He makes a run now. Nobody goes with him. Dewsbury Hall in, but it's headed out straight away by Preston North End. But they've got the ball on the far side. What can Albrighton do with it? Oh, lovely. Oh, yeah. And it's a header. Oh, didn't quite connect with it. Oh, Brighton, you've still got it, mate. You've still got it. What a lovely move from Albrighton on the far side. Just look at it. He's got 2 players on him here, guys. 2 players. Look at that. Look at that. And a shot there from Madison, but it just goes straight into the arms of the Preston goalkeeper. Mark Albrighton, take a bow. That is the skill of the day. Be interesting to see what happens with Albrighton next season. Wolves ended up with Casper. Throws it out to Justin, who kicks it straight back to Casper. They are indeed, Anthony. Their breakfast. I've only had one breakfast there, and I wasn't overly impressed with it. But it was sort of towards the end of the sitting, and I think there's a lot of stuff was sort of, had been left out a while. But I have seen they are very nice breakfasts. As are Harvesters, I think it is, where you get you can go back for quite a few bits. You just basically say what you want. It's one price. You say what you want. That is nice as well, but you can't beat a full English, can you? Oh, yes. Lovely ball through from Barnes there. Oh, but I didn't see who it was. Was sort of had the ball taken off them, but it's headed back in, and Barnes has got it on this side. We are into the last half an hour of the game now. Dewsbury Hall's got the ball, weaving it into the box. He loses it. Leicester still got it. The try shot, it comes off the Preston player. It's back out. Evans in from Joe. It's headed out. Oh! Mark Albrighton. He's up for it, Mark Albrighton. He's heard a lot of people asking if he's passed it for next season. He certainly doesn't look it today. Oh, the goalkeeper went to punch it. And Mark went in there with his foot. Oh, Perez is coming on. And Everson is coming on. So Schmeichel's off. Gives a hug to Everson, who comes on. Gets a pat on the back from Brendan Rodgers. Everson, had a good loan spell last season. I'm not sure who Perez has replaced yet. Albrighton, yeah. In fairness to Albrighton, I mean, bless him. He's all smiles. He's all smiles. He's had a good game. But at the end of the day, I think 90 minutes out of him is probably asking a bit too much. Any news on that DM you after from PSV? The Ivory Coast one as young, good at tackling and passing is superb. I watched him play a couple of times last season. Did we offer 22 million? I don't think we've got 22 million, mate. Is that Sangra? Put Preston looking dangerous here. Oh, a little shot goes through. Iverson goes down and picks it up. We've been linked with so many players, and apparently we've got no money, so I don't know what's happening. But I think it was Sangra. No doubt I will be corrected by people if I am wrong. It was actually. I was right. Ibrahim Sangar. Like I say, we're not signing anybody at the moment. Whether it's FFP that's buggering us up, possibly. But I know we've got 27-man squad. Oh, coming away here. And it's pulled back again. How often are Preston going to do that? You dirty northern sods. Ball in. Barnes couldn't get it across. It's gone out for a corner. Dirty northerners. Yeah, give him a talking to, referee. I'm interested who's got the armband. I'm guessing it's Evans. Yes, it is Evans. It's just having a word with the referee, and quite right as well. Yeah, we are after all. We've been linked with a lot, Anthony, because I think somebody might be leaving. So we've got to have somebody in mind. Sumare's had a couple of good games, though. This one has not been so bad. And Hully had a good game, box to box there. So I don't know. But like you say, we've got... Oh, lovely back heel there. Madison can't quite get the ball off. Ricardo into the box and straight across, and it's straight out. Hayden's back from outer space. Just turn around now and take that look up off your face. Indeed, Anthony, you are quite right. 25 in the chat and only 7 likes. What you doing, guys? Help me out here. Come on, please. Smash those likes. You know you want to. It all helps with the old algorithms. If you haven't yet as well, please also, please subscribe to the channel. We've had one from the chat that has subscribed. Anthony Tielemans, can you see him going to Arsenal or Man United? Arsenal, I believe. Arsenal have been linked with him. Arsenal have been talking to him allegedly. I believe that when you had Wenger, that he was in for him at one point, and I don't know. This is I'm not saying it's his favourite club, but I believe Arsenal were in for him. Man United haven't got anything more than you, as in European football next season. Well, Samari gave that away there with a little nick of the heel. Now, I think Arsenal would be his preferred destination, London. To be honest with you, mate. As I said the other day, if you put a check on for £30 on our table on Monday morning, you'd have him by Tuesday. but all covering the crown jewels there. But it's a case, I mean, you're spending the money. You've spent more than anybody else in this window, the biggest spenders. The free kick coming in. Oh, it hits the wall. Hits the wall. Leicester's wall did its job there. Oh, what a save from Everson. Well, one-handed save down to his right. A brilliant save. Now, they've scored one, Hayden. We can't let them have another one. But they are on top at the moment, Preston. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I mean, you've made some amazing signings, Anthony, and I bet you still don't like Arteta, do you? You know, he had to get rid of players that were off form, were disruptive in the changing rooms. Honestly, Preston, Jesus Christ. Why don't you just get into bed with our players? You're pulling at them all the time. Dirty Northern bastards. Oh, lovely 1-2 here. Can Leicester do it? Oh! Oh! Jamie Vardy. He could have had 3 or 4 today. Oh, how did he miss that one? How did he miss that one? Kieran Dewsbury Hall plays a 1-2 with Justin. Comes over. Vardy, I thought he was on to score. And it goes over. Oh, unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. Number 13, McCann, goes off for Preston. McCann can't anymore. And Woodburn comes on. So the goal scorer is off for Preston. The goal scorer is off. It finished 3-1 to Leicester. 3-1 to Leicester, Turf. I'm just saying, you dirty northern bastards here. You really are. These Preston players, they're literally trying to hump the Leicester players. They are really dirty. Yeah, it was 3-1. It was 3-1. Inacho scored. They equalised. Hayden, what did I say about giving scores away? Oh, yeah, that was from earlier. Sorry, mate. I get you. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, Inacho, they equalised. Daka, and then Callum Wright, the youngster, got one at the end. How they've got 11 players still on the pitch? That was a great save from Everson, by the way. How they have got all 11 players on the pitch? They are such dirty, dirty sods. That's Lancashire for you, you see. Look at them. Look at him. I mean, what the hell? That's a booking. That is a... Oh, yes, it's good. He has got a booking. And they're not learning. That's 3 bookings they've had, all for the same thing. They might not end up, you know. I mean, Madison's saying, how the hell are they still on the pitch? I mean, look at that. Look at that. If you love him that much, send him a Valentine's card. Yeah, if you had go and get your shower, Turf, I can smell you from here, Dan. Yeah, talk. Where did you share yours from, though? Anthony says, yeah, still Arteta out. Arsenal fans want to win the league this season. It won't happen, but I want Champions League next season, top 4. I think that is very realistic for you with the signings you've made, Anthony. I think it's between Tottenham, Chelsea, and you to get in that top 4. I think, in the 3rd and 4th. I think it'll be Man City and Liverpool. And guys, do get over Football versus Cancer. It is a great channel on YouTube. Oh, Barnes. Oh, it hit the post. It hit the post. Wow. Oh, another foul. Oh, Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes. So unlucky. Oh.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Oh. That goal is living a charmed life. They really are. But yeah, get over to were you streaming it straight from YouTube, Talk? If you want to come in the chat when the show's finished, I'll have a word with you, mate. But yeah, Arteta out. I mean, you're not going to win the league. I'm sorry. You know, these Arsenal fans need to get a life, because you know nobody's going to. Okay. I'll speak. If you want to have a quick chat afterwards, it'll have to be a quick one because I'm going to eat. But yeah, if you want a quick chat, I'll have a word with you. If you are feeling generous, men's cancer is very, very serious. We don't take it too seriously here. Prostate cancer especially. Get over to Talk's channel on YouTube. It is Football versus Cancer. Got it the right way around, Talk. Football versus Cancer on YouTube and Football versus Cancer on Twitter as well. So follow him and subscribe to him. And give him some support. It's a charity channel. Do share with him and sub as well. It's a good cause. No, oops a daisy. Hang on. I pressed the wrong button there. You can now see me in all my beauty. Let me you see, I can't multitask. Here we go. There we go. Let's get it back. No, you are welcome, Talk, but it's a good. Oh no, that was offside. Calm down, Preston. Calm down. But yeah, you're welcome, Talk. It is a great cause. Football versus Cancer, YouTube and Twitter, as I say. He was miles offside. I'm just going to try and send you the link now, mate. And then... and yet, before anybody says I don't know his name, we all know him as Talk. Did you see the interview with Rodri Giggs, Talk, by the way? Talking Man United last season and hopes for next season in Leicester City. He's a really nice guy. I'm going to be totally honest with you. He let me down. The night before, but that was because his son had football and it overran, and he didn't get in until 7:30. And was supposed to start at 7. But that was, I say he takes the training. But he came on when he said he would the next day. Great banter. I did say that I would see him in the final, the FA Cup final last year, and the cheeky sod said he was hoping for a tougher game. So if we beat Man United at any point next season, he's getting absolutely trolled from me, I tell you. Oh, thanks, Talk. You watched it. Number 20 there for Preston, having a shot straight into the arms of Everson, though. The link's gone, Talk. So 24 in. How many likes have we got here? I can't see at my end. How many likes have we got? Let's have a look. There's 24 of you in at the moment. 12 likes. One in two of you. Brilliant. 12 is great. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate that. Don't forget to sub to the channel if you are new. I know. I think we've gained 2 today through this stream. So if you haven't subbed, please do. We have a lot of, like I say, Premier League football. We're going to have on Mondays in the season. We're going to have Premier League review on a Monday at 7, and the Women's Super League review with Maisie and Lou at 9 o'clock Monday night. On next Thursday, be sure to get your questions in if you're a Leicester fan. I am talking to Jordan Blackwell, who is the lead reporter for the Leicester Mercury on Leicester City. And it's a question and answer show. So get your questions into me, and obviously suitable ones will get asked to him. That's next Thursday. And the World Cup isn't that far away either. I know we've got the Women's Euros at the moment. Oh, Anthony, we've got so many ex-Man United fans anyway. I mean, we've got you, and you're an ex-Arsenal. You know, you Southampton 1 minute, Leicester the next. But yeah, World Cup, 9 o'clock Monday. We're again with Doug. We're previewing the last Group H. Oh, that was unlucky. That was unlucky from Kieran Dewsbury Hall there. If that ball had gone through, it'd have been a Michael Owen quote from me. And tonight, 7:45 on the same channel, a watch along for the Women's Euro, the fourth and final quarter-final, when France take on Netherlands. I'll tell you what, Preston are really pressing. Preston are pressing. Is it just me that every time I say Preston, I can't help thinking of that guy from the pop band? Was it Ordinary Boys? He married the woman off Big Brother, and he walked out on what's it called? Never mind the Buzzcocks. That was it. Never mind the Buzzcocks. He walked out on. So we are into the last 10 minutes, just coming up, 79:15 on the clock. Leicester could do with another one just to settle it down. We got a late one against Derby earlier. Let's see if we can get a late one against Preston. It is true. I must admit, since I started doing these watch-alongs, I do feel, I do feel sympathy for them, because you do have to talk about some absolutely silly things just to pass the time. I'm talking about never mind the Buzzcocks, and no, we will never get to talk about Love Island. Never, ever, ever. So don't even go there. So it looks like it's going to be a free kick to Preston, and we are now into the last 10 minutes. Let's take a look at the stats, because they have probably, well, should have changed. Well, no, I'm surprised at this, actually. 7 shots for Preston, 19 for Leicester. 16% of which were on target and 42% of which were blocked. But we've had 56% of the possession. Oh, I thought it would have been higher for Preston, 44, but apparently not. We've had 110 more passes than Preston, and we've had 80 more touches than Preston, and we've virtually got the same tackles. There you go. You know it's coming to the end of the game when you're quoting stats. And of course, they have had. Handbags. There's another booking for Preston. James Maddison is really getting annoyed now. Number 9 for Preston. Yeah, he should have got booked. He's been one of the chief protagonists. Oh. So you'll be handbags then, as you can see. Oh, honestly, Ched Evans, yeah, he deserved that yellow. Big up, Mike. Thank you so much for that, sir. Thank you very, very much indeed. Very, very much appreciated. Red Imp, thank you so much, sir. Welcome back. But I appreciate that, Mike. I appreciate it. How many, just out of interest, let's just have a look here, because Preston have got 3 yellow cards, and to be totally honest with you, they deserve more. They absolutely deserved more. So it's 2-0 at half time. It's 2-1-9. Yeah, right, Anthony. Right. Oh, you do live in dreamland. No wonder you support Arsenal. But Mike and Anthony, I do appreciate your super chats. It does mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. Don't forget, Mike's the man for your darts. Mike Green, the channel. At the moment, I believe he is rebranding, but at the moment, Mike Green, if you like your darts, I don't know if there's any darts on at the moment. There probably is. He does do watch-alongs for those. Get over there and check him out if you like your darts. So we are coming up to 7 minutes now. We're into the last 7 minutes. Leicester have got to be careful here. You know what we're like with last-minute goals. So we've got 31 in the chat, and we have got 13 likes. So I think we can do better than that. Come on, guys. Like and sub, please. Like and sub. Barnes comes away now. He's heading down into the box. Shimmies a little bit, gets the ball. Ball across. That was nearly an own goal. Over the bar by the Preston defender player. Lover. And I say lover because I say it's all they've been wanting to do is hump our players all day. Dan didn't defend his fellow Lancastrians, did he? Right. Can Leicester actually get something from a corner here? I know I'm hoping. Right. So it's Madison with the free kick. The ball, as it always is, just hanging over the corner circle. Got his arm up. Comes in. And it's headed clear. It's going to be back in again. Dewsbury Hall. It's back out. It's Perez now. Oh, a little shimmy. Oh, shot. Defenders in the way. Came back to Perez. Back to Samari. And they're just calming it down now. Leicester at the back. Arsenal are a fantastic team. You've been drinking more wine, Anthony. Honestly. But oh God, I got another one of these to go tonight. Arsenal. I've got Arsenal on the brain. Can't stop saying Arsenal. Oh, Arsenal. For any Morecambe and Wise fans in. Great Morecambe and Wise. I love them. Barnes is away. Oh, well defended there by the Preston defender. Barnes is causing him trouble, though. We're into the last 5 minutes. We do have pink training tops, don't we? I wonder what our our away strip's going to be. Is it going to be the green and black, or is it going to be the white and gold? It will be interesting. Well, I say gold. I think it's gold. It could, of course, be diarrhea brown. Who knows? Oh, Barnes, lovely shimmy. Look what's he going to do. Oh, no, passed it across the goal and nobody was there. Nobody was there. Yes, indeed, Talk. That was the 2 Ronnies, though, I think, wasn't it? It was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic sketch. Throw into Preston. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, that next week is Diarrhea Awareness Week. Yep, Diarrhea Awareness Week. It runs through till Sunday. Sorry, just my toilet humour. I don't want to start a chain reaction or anything. So, Preston have it in their own half. And now got it in our half. They're trying to get a last-minute equaliser, which they probably, if they get an equaliser now, they probably deserve it. I've got to say, they probably deserve it. Thank you for the laughter, that talk. My shitty jokes. I know. I'll give up now. I'll give up. Oh, that was lucky defending then from Leicester. Pick it up, Everson. Don't do anything stupid like you did the other day. So 87 minutes, 30 seconds gone. We are looking at Preston North End 1, Leicester City 2. Everson puts the ball down, the big hoof up, gets into their half. This Preston player beats Harvey Barnes to it. They're playing, passing it around well on this near side, and it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, which won't bother Leicester because that will work very nicely for us. Thank you very much. But yeah, I suppose if he's not really let the game. And well, in fairness, I want to say the referee, I'd say he's not let the game flow. You can't let a game flow against Preston. You really can't. They're dirty buggers. But that free kick was for them that time. Yeah, if they were to get an equaliser, it would be disappointing to lose one this late again. We do have a habit of doing that. Well, we did last season anyway. And but you can't. I've got to be honest with you. You'd have to say they probably deserved it. Leicester, for me, I'm not going to lie, have been sort of disappointing in this half. And it's been interesting to see the two sides, the two games, because yes, we've had substitutions in both, but not drastic, not all 11 players like normally, which is obviously why we've got the two games going on. But I was probably more impressed with the first team. And I mean the first team, so the team that played first against Derby, than this team. But we're winning 2-1. If we can keep the winning, two goals, 2 games, 2 wins. Oh, lovely ball from Maddison through to Vardy, passes it back to Dewsbury Hall, out to Barnes. Samari comes back over to Dewsbury Hall. 89 minutes, 40 seconds. How long will there be added on? 1 minute, 2 minutes maximum, I think. And is that a throw into Leicester? Yes, a throw into Leicester, which they'll be in no rush, I would think, to take. James Justin with the ball. Throws it to Dewsbury Hall. Infield to Samare. Back to Fafana. And they're just playing it across the field now. It's a bit of crab football. 2 minutes injury time. And of course, if Leonardo had come on, it would have been injury time. You knew it. You knew it. Don't say you weren't expecting it. But Leicester are just running the clock down now. The crowd are probably going, yay, with every move. Perez, a little chip. Barnes, it's in! Oh! Was that a little bit of a lovely chip from Perez? Barnes took it down, controlled it. Oh, and he shot it straight at the Preston goalkeeper who was kneeling in front of him. Maybe a bit of early season rustiness there. But we've got a goal. We've also got the RAF helicopter going over, which makes me think that there's probably some bad news out at sea. And it's the pool helicopter. That's never a good sign. So it's a corner coming in from Maddison. Hand up. Ball that's right up there. Punched out by the goalkeeper. Preston trying to get it away. They lose to Leicester. Lose it out to Leicester. Chris, you should do a stream of telling jokes to give the views and likes you'll get. I'm making loads of people laughing. Yeah, no, I don't think laughing is the word with me. I think you mean groaning, don't you? We're 10 seconds off the 2 minutes being up. It's the last attempt here for... Oh, it's a corner. It's a corner. And I think he's going to let it be taken as well. We're on 92.05. But it's a corner. Is he going to let it be taken? I think he is. I think he is. Wow. Corner for Preston. There comes the ball in. Oh, was that a Preston head on it? A couple of Preston heads on it. Get it out, lads. Get it out. Oh, it's over. It's over. It is over. Oh, 2, Leicester City 2, Preston North End 1. Oh.
Thank you, gentlemen. Someday I will repay you. Unless, of course, I can't find you or if I forget.
Exactly. Right, let's just let us just change this round. And here we go. Yep, it was Leicester. Well, Preston North End 1, Leicester City 2. Barnes and Vardy, or Vardy first and then Barnes in this game. 2-0 up after 18 minutes. And to be totally honest with you, we never really sort of broke sweat for the rest of the half. Preston gave us a shock, and in fairness, they came back to us. They got a goal back, completely unmarked at the far corner of the box, just a header straight in. And again, what was Casper doing? I've got to ask, what was Casper doing? Not shouting to his defenders, but it's a win. It's a win, 2-1. And earlier on, of course, you saw us win 3-1 in the friendly derby against Derby, if there's ever a friendly. Samori had a good game again today, but in the friendly earlier, Inacho took a goal. They equalised. Then some unpronounceable name. Daka got a second. Just shows what happens when you play 2 up front, Brendan. Hashtag just saying. And then right at the end, Callum Wright got on the end of a parry out from the goalkeeper from a shot. And it went straight to him and he put it in. A Tielemans shot. The goalkeeper parried it straight out. And there was Callum, again, just like the Preston player, unmarked on the far side. And said, thank you very much. And popped it in. Oh, yep. I'm glad you told me. I must leave. And as any jokes on my merchandise, you can get t-shirts, sweatshirts, polo shirts, and another type of shirt, all with "How the Devil Are You" on it. Yes, so we have "How the Devil Are You" on those. That is available. Right, thank you very much. I am literally going to go. I'm going to try and get something to eat. Talk if you want to come in now. I'll bring you in when I finish the outro. Thank you very much. Last chance to have a beg. Please, if you haven't yet already, smash the likes. And would you also please, would you subscribe if you haven't already? 21 people in. I'm not sure what the lights are. Get liking if you haven't, and get subscribing if you haven't as well. It all helps the channel. I'll be back at 7:45 with Mr. Douglas, who will be going through the final quarter-final of the Women's Euros, which, if it's as good as it looks on paper, should be a good game. 7:45 for 8 o'clock kickoff. Hope you can join us then. Thank you for watching, and if you've been listening, really, thank you so much for lending me your ears. I'll see you all tonight, 7:45. Good night.
Thanks for watching Leicester Till I Die. This is Chris saying goodbye and see you next time.
Thanks for watching. These videos are tremendous. You better like them too or I'll be back.
Cool. I'm out of here. Ooh, that's a wrap.